going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 83 of the Power Reverberation Book 2 Goals podcast on the Konfidence in the Klutch network. You already know what it is, man. We here. We know where we at. The beat is picked. Let's get into it. What we know so far, man. All right. Reek. Reek has to move out of the Western room. Tay got him a living situation. Effie doesn't want to transfer to Stansfield just to be Reek's woman. You heard? Noma, new character, went to the auction, followed the buyer, asked for the ring, cut off the woman's wrist with a machete, killed her and her fiance, then put the ring on. Mo gets Mecca's penthouse, moved Kane and Drew into the penthouse. Kane threw a party at the penthouse trying to connect with a new connect. Lorenzo wants Diana to go to Stansfield and live on campus. Sachs overheard Reek talking to McClain over who was watching the penthouse, possibly the feds. Jenny challenged Sack to find Lauren's murderer. Noma agrees to be the new connect for Reek and crew, giving them 30 days to turn a profit. Bash wants to shake down Reek and Braden. Braden wants Kane to kill Bash for him for killing Effie. Reek kills Bash. He has 4 bodies now. Zeke's number is retired and Reek restored his name on campus. Mo wants everyone to find out who killed her son. Reek offers to get to the bottom. Zoe lies about his involvement. Jenny tries to tie in McClain, Reek, Braden, and the Tejadas as a criminal enterprise. Reek out! Jenny has a C on their organization. Wants a joint local and fed operation for the Reek out. Braden's uncle told him he can make 10 times more money than he did without being robbed and shot at. Kane is still Dirty Mac and keeping his and Effie's secret. Lauren is alive. Episode 302. Lauren wakes up in the hospital. Jenny is there, tells her what she thinks happened. Jenny wants to keep Lauren hidden while she builds her case. Wants her to snitch onto Reek. Reek wants to flood the streets. Stansfield is hot and he's not selling at Western Holdings with a known drug dealer. Mullen wants McClain to get more information on Zeke's murder. Braden is trying to sell at Western Holdings. Takes Reek out to see how the company moves. Braden wants to tell Reek about Lauren. Effie is a hard no. Kane lets Zoe know Drew is still fucking with Everett. Zoe wants Drew to run shit still. Told him Kane can get back with family if he found Zeke's killer. Braden sets up co-workers, pops Kiki at work, gets Reek removed from Tate's internship and gets him a job at Western Holdings. Diana needs book money and goes to Salim. He offers her a job at the candy store bookstore to help her out. McClain has the file of Mecca and Zeke. Police think those cases are connected. Sachs calls Jenny McClain after McClain told him about Whitman. Told her he might have been the one. Surveilling Mecca's apartment, Sachs goes through McClain's shit and finds Mo Burner. Kane finds Mecca's pilot and driver. They give a description of Mecca. Drew gets approached by international guap who whoops Drew and steals his chain. Sachs dropped the Whitman info to Jenny and Blanca. Mo kills international guap, thinking he kills Zeke. Reek and Drew follow the trainer and push him in front of a box truck to kill him so they can take over the cocaine operation on Wall Street. Kane confronts Zoe about knowing he killed Zeke. Told him he owned him now and he had to help him move that dope. Episode 303. Obi drops off more dope to the crew. Tells them he needs them to sell all of the product and put out pictures of Di, Granny, and Braden's parents. Nothing on Effie though. Told him $1 million is needed next time or Di dies. Next million parents die. Next million Granny dies. Next million the boys die and Effie stays alive. Reek and Braden attend a function with Uncle Luke and meet RSJ, a brother who is a prospective client, a billionaire. Whitman is on a mom visitor at the bar. Kane gives Di money to quit her job. Effie gets the okay to sell at Stansfield from Week with Course Perfect. The boys use Western Holdings property to house No Cap Off Wrap, a front to move product untraceable by using a Western Holding investment crash coin. Mo, McClain, and Whitman meet. Mo gives up the wrong information. Zoe lets Di and Drew know Kane is calling all the shots. Kane accepts Drew's plan to kill Frank's son, Connect. The Russians elicits Braden to kill the Connect. McClain needs to get his brother out of jail to participate in the clinical trial. Gets Sachs on it. Braden can't take the shot. Reek does, and it brings the heat back on Kane. Reek has 5 bodies now. Effie offers Di a job, but she turns it down. Zoe asks Di to move the product at Stansfield. Kane tells Braden he owes him a body because he knows he didn't kill the Connect. Episode 304, Off Rap, No Cap is up and running successfully. Tejada family meets at a mural of Zeke. Whitman harasses. Sachs takes a picture of Jenny's other phone when Lauren was calling. Obi drops off guns to the crew to sell. Zoe gives Di more work to sell for the family. McClain and Monet devise a plan to break in Whitman's apartment and to have Di talk to Whitman and set him up. RSJ doesn't like Lucas' rhetoric and tone and walks Lucas makes Reek find a way to get him back and goes to Tate for help. Gordo has a buyer for the guns and white supremacists. Sack gets a drop on Jenny and Blanca learning about CIs. Braden, Zoe, and Kane make the gun run. Zoe and Kane get into a shootout. Gordo and Drew save them. Kane relinquishes control of the family business back to Zoe. Women enters the Tejada's home. Monet kills him and McClane comes through and has the docs. RSJ comes back to Western Holdings and Reek agrees to sell him the QCP building. Monet finds out Zoe's fingerprints were at Zeke's crime scene. Episode 305, y'all. Yeah. Jenny and Blanca question the Tejadas. RSJ picks Reek to go to Italy, not Lucas to negotiate with Novana. Kane wants Zoe to tell Mo, he killed Zeke. Mo tells Evelyn Zoe killed Frank. RSJ and Reek propose a better deal for them from Novana. Drew and Gordo find out about the CI and goes to the hospital to get his phone and the pics he took. Noma approaches Reek and Effie in Italy and wants them to retrieve a bug from Lobotti's mansion, their former partner. Braden gets caught snooping. Effie finds the bug. Sachs finds Whitman's files in McClane's desk. Reek offers to trade the bug for Braden. Noma kills Lombardi, who was her biggest arms competitor and her daughter's father. Takes the training wheels off of the crew. Zoe confesses to Mo, who kicks him out of the house. Sachs follows Jenny to where Lauren is, and he tells Lauren the truth about Reek. Lauren texts Reek and shows up on campus to tell him what happened to her. Gordo talks to Mo about grief. Then he kills Zoe outside the bar. Current episode, Land of Lies. Tariq demands answers after a startling revelation shakes up the relationships in his life, both business and personal. Tragedy brings the Tejadas to the brink of war as they work with the Castillos to enact revenge. All right, that's who we at, baby. All right, favorite moments, favorite quotable moments of the show. Opening scene is Mo at the morgue, IDing Zoe, and then we get into all the kids finding out, all right, about their dad is dead. Final scene, Mo returns back from the funeral. Zoe's ghost is sitting at the table smoking a cigar, talks to Mo about the children, and once they find out, they're never going to forgive you, yo. Favorite quotables, I got two. Stop putting 2 and 2 together because we all know your dumb ass ends up with 5, Mo to Kane. There's a certain way she sons Kane. At least she put Kane in his place and Kane can't say shit, right? You shouldn't be punished for handling the business, Kane and Effie. I thought he was going to get to smash Effie because he been dirty macking anyway, and then she know Di is with Reek. She ain't let Kane know that. So Effie is a G. She understand what's going on, and she know what would happen if she tell Kane about Di and Tariq. So you got to respect that. Now, I think this may be my unbelievable moment of the show. It might be another one, though, but Salim shows up to Di's room. You got Brashandria, you got Becca, you got King Combs there, and they drinking with her. And Salim shows up after he got kicked out of the repast, and he's talking about, yeah, she wants to see me. We don't think she wants you. She got company. She got another person over there, like whatever. And you're like, what, another guy? Come on, man. Take your flowers with you, or did you leave them, B? All right. Man, this guy just got the cooch, and then he lost the shit that quick, y'all. All right. Silly motherfucker, man. He's doing too much. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. The Tejadas started the show doing everything, right? We talking about takeaways to know about 306. Tejadas was doing everything. Kane was playing poker with his friends, gambling. Di was fucking Salim. Drew was drawing on his bed, thinking about Gordo and shit. And then they all get a call from Mo about Zoe's dead. So just that call and how everybody reacted is the reaction you would have if a parent dies, you know what I'm saying? Not a good thought to have right here for me, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that, but you would think that they did pretty decent with their acting with that. Effie knows something is up with Reek. You know what I mean? Reek come back just sitting in the bed like sitting up against the wall and shit. We know Reek can't say shit right now. Like he has to devise a plan on what he gonna do with Effie. Let Effie know, bitch, I know what you did. You know what I'm saying? That's what he thinking. So Effie finds out Zoe was killed. It came across her phone telling Reek she looked like he saw a ghost, and Reek get up out of there. Like, yeah, he did see a ghost. Lauren, because y'all think Lauren is dead and Lauren ain't dead. Now that's gonna, man, whenever that shit pop off, that shit gonna be crazy because then they did the shit and didn't even finish the job. Yeah. So Saxe tells McClain Zoe was murdered. Like, oh shit. So McClain asked Saxe about the investigation into Lauren's death. Like, yo, let me ask you a question. And I'm kind of putting two and two together that Reek told McClain that shit. So Reek dropped a dime to McClain about, Lauren's investigation into the murder, because that shit ain't adding up. So McClain needs Saxe also to look into a commutation for Theo so he can get on that clinical trial for the medicine for him. So, Lauren took her ass to the crib, talk about mommy, daddy type shit. Like, she got in the crib and she went to bed, went to sleep in her bed, woke up in her own clothes and shit. And somebody come in the house, nigga, their mom and dad. It's Jenny coming in with the key. Like, come on, we got to get you back to your safe house. You know what I mean? We move your parents in with set because we didn't know if they thought you was dead, if they try to come after your parents. Like, it's a lot of shit going on, B. Like, a lot of shit going on. Jenny, like, Lauren, like, I just want to be a regular person and shit. I want my life back. And Jenny telling her, like, yo, we can't do that. And if you want to see your parents, you got to help us with this investigation into Tariq first. We ain't doing shit. So Lauren, like, double back, like, yo, I need to talk to Saxe first then. If that's what y'all gonna do, which is a smart ass move, because Saxe told her the truth. So right now, Saxe is the only person she can trust, because she don't even know if she can trust Reek like that. But Jenny knows she went to see Tariq. That's why she asking all these damn questions. Jenny knows what's happening. Once again, I love how they incorporate the little classroom situations. It's fucked up. They only have one class, but it's TV, right? But I mean, so if we're talking about storylines, storyboards, and shit, not seeing them in other classes is kind of stupid. Stupid. It doesn't look right. But the classroom was dope again. I love Salim telling them when they were talking about slaves. He said no, enslaved Africans. Because there was nothing wrong with slavery, chattel form of slavery. Now what they did with the enslaved Africans is a total different thing. True indeed. And then Reek checked the class just about people lying and to protect their family or themselves. And he's like, yo, man, y'all chill with all that shit. And just because you read something in the media don't mean all that shit is true. So by this time we got Mo sitting with the kids at the dining room table. And of course, Drew automatically thinks it's the Russian. Kane doesn't. So Mo wants Kane to handle Zoe's life insurance and make that clean money, and she wants Kane to handle all of the clean businesses that they had. Kane pressed Mo about if she kills Zoe and she tells him if I kill Zoe, then you would be next for keeping his damn secrets. Like, damn, cold ass Mo. I was talking to my boy, what up, Biko? And he like, man, Mary acting is fucked up. And I was talking to TB today. TB got me looking at stuff a little bit different and shit. I'm like, man, TB, I don't know TB. But yeah. But that's cause she got that screenwriting shit. So that's like, so just different way to watch TV. But Biko was like, yo, Mary can't act, fam. And TB was like, Mary just being Mary. So now this shit ain't looking right for Mary. So I got two people against me. I love the character because Mary just being Mary, man. It is what it is, man. There'll be no hate or slander of Mary on this motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Reek caught Braden coming off the elevator and got to whooping his ass up in the building. Like, vlaka. Braden came clean some motherfucking quick. Talking about he didn't kill Lauren, and Kane said she needed to go for wearing a wire, and Braden says he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Braden says he didn't try to kill her, and then Reek assumed it's Effie, and Braden like, yeah, I guess so. Shit, if I didn't do it, motherfucker, she was with me, so who else did it? Shit. And told Braden, yo, Braden, be quiet, dog. I got this shit. So now Reek got clarification that Effie is the one, because he told him to take Lauren out of town, not to kill her. So Braden listening to everybody else ain't listening to his guy. You know what I mean? It's crazy shit. So, after McClain asks Saxe about commutation for Theo, Saxe goes to meet with Tizate, right? Hold up. Saxe goes to meet with Tizate, right? So he asks, Saxe asked Tate to help Theo get out because it's good for Theo. You helping an innocent black man get out of jail, and it's good look for a Senate race. We know Tate ass ain't doing shit for free, so Tate like, in exchange, I need Davis to wage an opposition campaign against his opponent. Tate is smart as fuck. I agree. So Sax was like, I don't have anything. First, he was like, I don't have anything. You can have my watch. He was like, man, that watch is trash, fam. I don't want that watch. And then as soon as Tate left and they agreed to whatever they was going to agree to with the whole, you have McClain do that, I got you. And I can make that phone call for Theo. Jenny came up right after him to apologize, but Sax like, yo, did you fabricate Lauren's accident? So Sax doing everything you do. I'm telling you, I like Sax because Sax is getting at everybody that he need to get at. So Jenny like tells Sax like, I used you as my CI to get the fucking RICO trying to get this federal case. And he like, dawg, that's some bullshit without telling me. That shit bogus. So I agree with Sax. That's bogus. Like we can have Sax and do all this shit, but to Sax, she just fooled. She ain't fucking with Sax like that. So now Sax like, I ain't gonna cooperate then if you're gonna be dirty with me. And she like, shit, well, I expose you brought the gun of truth. Remember we covered that shit up for your ass? So now he has to capitulate to what she want, boy. This back and forth between them two motherfuckers. It ain't, man, I cannot see Sax killing Jenny, or can I see Jenny killing Sax? Possibly. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man, for real. So Reek got his mind made up now, like, okay, I'm gonna rent this nice ass, what's that, a Beamer? I think it was a Beamer on the Benz. Rent this nice ass truck. We finna go do this, take this ride. And he take her out where the site of Lauren's death was supposedly at. Take her on a ride. They talk about keeping secrets and shit. Talks about all the killing he has done and shit. And then Effie opened up about her past, being molested by her mom's boyfriend, and mom's married him, and that hurt Effie. I'm glad the issues that this show touches on. It touches on some very sensitive topics at times, and I love that. Reek pressed her for more information. Of course, she didn't say nothing, so he took her, like I said, where Lauren side of death, where they say it was at. Effie got spooked. Reek, what are we doing here? Reek, what are you trying to do? And he asked her, what happened that night? Right? Because what she did, and then she said, what Braden told him, and how did Kane know any of this shit? Why did y'all do all that shit? So he was walking toward her. She put like, I got my strap on me, cuz you take one more motherfucking step. I'm saying, Effie gangster ass, go put a strap up on Reek. Reek can't fuck with her no more. She thought, all the bullshit you did, Effie, and this is typical punk bitch behavior, right? When I say punk bitch, I'm talking about male and female. All the dirt you do, and I call you out on the carpet about the shit you've been doing, and I just take a step towards you just to get closer to you so you can understand what I'm saying to you, so you can tell me in my motherfucking face, and you gonna pull the strap, he done with her forever. Reek better not go back to Effie ever. Effie tried to flip shit on Reek and shit, talking about, blamed him for the shit. And he told her there's an investigation now against him that he killed Lauren. You know what I mean? And he's like, yo, I believed you because I loved you. Now fuck you. And he left her ass. Get back to where the fuck we got to get to. I love that scene because he came, that was one of the best acting jobs Reek done did. You know what I'm saying? That was nice. That was nice because you felt that shit. You felt that fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I used to love you, bitch. So that's what it was, man. So then we get to scene like Lauren talked to Sax about mad shit. He was like, how you know all this shit? He's like, nigga, she's like, I'm at my mom and daddy crib. Out on the internet, I did all types of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Knows Reek didn't have anything with trying to kill her. So Sax gave Lauren a 411 on the whole family and everything that's going on. The drugs, the shit that got Raina killed, more drugs. You know what I'm saying? The dude dead at Stansfield and all that shit. He's like, all this shit is Reek. So Sax still trying to flip her to try to help Jenny out, even though Jenny's shitting on Sax. Sax still trying to flip her for Jenny, man. So, you know what I'm saying? But the key is to stop him from killing again. So Sax trying to help Youngblood, but they can't put nothing on him but to try to stop him from killing again, because you know what happened if dog catch another body. So Reek shut down Braden and Effie from the operation. Y'all not with this shit. Me and Kane handling this shit. Like the balls to do that shit said, fuck y'all. So they beef outside of the thing. You know what I'm saying? They beef outside of the the warehouse where they got the dope at and shit like that. And it's like, yo, Kane on the inside. Reek tells Kane he cut them out of the business. Kane tells Reek they did what he wouldn't do. You know what I mean? And he antagonizes Reek to make a move on me. Like, motherfucker, what you got to say something to me? So he be punking the shit out of Reek, though. But Kane crazy because Reek done caught a couple bodies in front of you, son. So Reek flipped the investigation on him. You know what I mean? So talking about, that's on you, because if you wouldn't have told him to do that stupid shit, and he's like, yo, what, she would have went away for a little bit, son? Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. She would have came back. She's wearing a wire, so, he's just telling Kane, and I got to cut them out, and we got to bring in Dye. You know what I mean? Dope. So then Kane, like, he got to Braden and asked Braden, like to invest Zoe's life insurance. And Braden, like, yeah, we can clean your money possibly in Western Holders. This is a good place for it to be. But your minimum investment ain't what it is. We're going to need to take some cash. But the cash is dirty. So all that shit. So Kane is trying to flip Braden to do some more gangster shit in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And he knows that Reek knows that Kane would kill him. Like, Kane knows, Reek know I'll kill his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Just walk around like that with your guys you got to do this work with. That shit kind of crazy, unrealistic. How can you trust these motherfuckers, man? He told Braden, find a way back in with Reek, because he sit around and you the motherfucker that took the charge, got kicked out of school. You the real leader of this shit. You the boss of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They put the battery in Braden back, man. But Braden ain't gonna do no gangster shit, but he gonna do that type of shit because that's Braden. That's who Braden is. So we get to the repass at the crib. You know what? Wasn't that shit backwards? Somebody fucked up. Where I'm from, the repass is after the funeral. I've never seen a repass before the funeral. So yeah, I don't, but maybe. Y'all let me know in the comments. Have y'all ever seen repass before the funeral? So Kane gets pressed by the first connect that Kane had up in the condo about not going after Zoe's killer. Your father's respecting, man. We don't like how the fuck y'all moving. We're not trying to find out who killed him. So he's looking at Mo like, oh man, I want to be Mo. Mo need a shoulder to cry on. The nerve cuz had to do that shit up in the crib, right? So Drew tried to run up on the cat. So Kane was like, hold up, fam, don't worry about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So Mo like, Drew, get over here. You know what I mean? Basically trying to tell him keep his composure and shit. Fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, dog talking shit about, they kind of got a point, man. Like, we tripping out here not rolling up on Zoe's killer. Mo like, we ain't rolling up on Zoe's killer till we get proof, because Mo was in a situation because Gordo went and killed him. Mo says, I'm running shit now. Don't let Kane know, though. Here we go again. We going back to this shit before Zoe got out all this manipulation that Mo does with her children, right? So then we see Salim is in Dye's room at the crib, right? Talking shit. Kane, Drew, and Mo wouldn't have that shit. I don't even know how the motherfucker made it upstairs, but okay. This cat questioning Dye about her daddy and her family, why she had her father's repass. This shit is crazy. So she kicked his ass out as she should have, right? Crazy shit. Now Braden locked out Tariq. Oh, motherfucker, you gonna lock me out, nigga? I'm gonna lock you out. So he locked him out of being able to come into Western Holdings and told him he can cut him out of the warehouse too. You make a move, motherfucker. So that's what Kane was talking about to get back in. He asked for forgiveness. Like, Rick, we got to make this shit happen. So Rick, after that, go to the graveside of Raina. He meet Granny there. He was talking before Granny pulled up, like, yo, I wish everyone was here. This shit is too hard. Talked about how he doesn't know if he can trust anyone. You know what I'm saying? But Grandma caved in the business about trust. Like, you point your finger at other motherfuckers. When you point your finger, 3 fingers pointed back at you. You reaping what you saw right now, little motherfucker. That's what she just told him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't got nobody. I'm alone out in this bitch. I ain't got my daughter. I ain't got my 2 granddaughters. And I ain't even got your daddy, nigga. The fuck is you? And shit, you all I got left. And you tripping. She told him right, though. She told him right. Ask him to stop what he's going to do, or you going to be next to your father. And he looked at that gravestone. And he did tell his grandma, though, like, she got to him. He agreed. Well, was he just saving grace? I think he feeling what grandma's saying. He know his time is running out. Shit is getting too thick because he's in too deep. You know what I'm saying? So Gordo met Drew at the bar, and he want to take out the Russians by himself. Fuck what anybody says, right? So Gordo said he would do the same thing for his father. So Gordo and I, fuck it. We tried to took out the one Russian. Now you finna take out another Russian type shit. Like, yo, this territory shit is crazy. So, then we split to Reek showing up at Dye's room, right, to talk to her while Becca, Brashandria, and Justin Combs was there. King Combs, what up, nigga? So Brew is drinking Captain's Morgan's, Dye is drinking Tito's, And it's a true college drink, like straight out the bottle. Captain Morgan's, they kicking it. Salim, but you know, in my college, we couldn't walk around and we couldn't have alcohol in the dorm. So, you know, it's different. TV plus. Salim shows up acting like a cornball. She was up, she's up in there with somebody. She was with someone else, like a guy. Yes, nigga. Yeah, you got kicked out, cuz. She's grieving. Yeah, she went and got her some new thing. You know what I'm saying? So, Lottie up in there, Reek asked Dada, like, help move the product, man. Like, for real. I had to get rid of these niggas. You know, she told him what her daddy said, though. Like, no, baby, you're going to be the first one to make it. You're going to be the clean one in the family. You're going to get this college degree that I couldn't get. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and she told Reek some good shit. So now your granny told you, Di told him, get your ass out while you can right now. Reek says she can use the stash spots on the roof and shit. So Mo wants Di to give the eulogy. And that stash spot on the roof shit, we're going to get to that later. Mo wants Di to give the eulogy. She's a little bit nervous about doing it, but Reek was like, yo, I did it. Just act like he there and talk to him like that. And Dyla, the drunk ass, went for it. I knew she was going to do it. Talking about, what about Effie? Reek like, we broke up. Shit. Did you change your sheets, girl? That's what I want to know. You and Salim was up in there. They changed them sheets, girl. So Drew ass on some bullshit. He goes up in there talking about the waitress chick is fine and shit. Write his number on her arm and shit. He goes up in there talking about, I'm the new driver. Delivering alcohol to Rush. A Russian dude talking crazy. Drew killed the cat, or did he? Like, Gordo and his brothers assisted, but here we go. Drew, did you make sure he was dead before you gave your family name? Don't fuck with that Tejadas type shit up. No, stupid nigga. How we know he's dead? Come on. How do we know? But then everybody running up in there with no mask. They got cameras up in there. That's unbelievable. Y'all going to kill the Russians to connect without no mask. That shit unbelievable. That's an unbelievable moment of the show, right? Next morning, Effie shows up to Di's room, letting her know the candy shop spot is blowed up. She needs to team up with her and shit. She keep on trying to get Di on. What? Lies, motherfucker. You got kicked out. Recut you out, and you know she's moving that dope, and you need to get in where you fit in. So here we go with the saying shit to Tariq. Saying shit about Tariq. Di, open that door up like, Tariq right here, say that shit to his face. And he's sitting on the bed like, good morning, baby. She said, fuck all y'all. So yeah, Effie, it is what it is, baby. Like, you orphan Effie right now again. This can come back to fuck Reek though. So listen to me. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Kiki motherfucking Travis walking hard like that in that motherfucking dress. Oh. I know what that shit look like, man. Braden asked her to help create a paper trail for Kane with the investment from his father's life insurance. So that was Kiki Travis, man. No. But she was like, I ain't doing shit for y'all. I know you doing some dirt, motherfucker. I need a cut to make this shit happen for y'all motherfuckers, right? So we get to Reek with a bag full of dope. You know what I mean? He fly as fuck getting on that train. That jacket, whatever kind of jacket that was, you know what I mean? Because we know it had to be some expensive ass high-end shit, right? Man, Obi showed up with his guys. They coming on the train and shit, following him. They talking about, we heard you were leaving the country. Motherfucker, where was that part in the show? Like, I don't understand why he would be leaving the country, but why would y'all write that in the show? That shit was kind of stupid to me. So Reek was like, man, y'all keep on fucking with me. I'm telling Noma, because you know Noma like Reek and shit. So Obi put a strap on, like, motherfucker, I'll kill you right here. Told Reek, yo, for every meeting, we need to see all you motherfuckers. Now, that's the problem, because Reek done keep Braden. We got to bring Braden back, but he definitely ain't fucking with Effie, but he got to bring her back, right? So he told Grandma, you're going wet set, because I might not make it out of this shit. We might not do what we need to do, but you can't tell Grandma, you in danger, so you got to go be with Tasha and Yaz. Grandma, I can't have you out here by yourself like this. So now, we get to the funeral. Mo had that dope-ass Chanel fur scarf. Blanca and Jenny sitting in the back while Di giving a eulogy. Got the picture of Di at the motherfucking boxes on top of the roof because of Lauren's ass. Because Lauren said they be on the roof. Di be on the roof. Jenny and them put cameras up on the motherfucking roof, or either tapped into the cameras Reek and them put up there. Fuck. Di, fuck now. Kane, so now they got everybody doing some shit. Kane told Pops He would never let them down again. Family first, and put on the Jesus peace chain. They coming outside putting the casket in the hearse, and the Russians pulled up and let loose. So plenty motherfucker, everybody that was a pallbearer got the dump, and motherfuckers coming back from the side got the dump and dump. They killed the shooter, right? I'm just hanging out the sunroof. And then Kane go straight to Drew. This your motherfucking fault. You did some of these Russians for this shit. And Drew challenges the throne. Motherfucker, I don't care if you got daddy piece on. It's my shit. That was dope. That was dope. Mo tells Kane that Drew made the right call. Mo, you told Drew to chill. Like, so it's just the manipulation that Mo plays between these kids. She gonna get your kids fucked up and killed. So then after that, Kane just walking around campus, goes to every room and shit, every door just open, tells her she did what Reek bitch ass couldn't, and she cool. He know that Reek kicked her out, but offers to give Effie product instead of shutting Reek shit down. Like, she's finna shut down the whole no cap, all frap, no cap, whatever the fuck it's called. She's finna shut all that shit down. And he grabbed the computer, like, no, you just didn't touch my shit. Like, no, yeah, I did. So the smart, dirty Mackin is starting to work. Oh, he gonna bag Effie, yo. He gonna bag Effie. So Reek told Brayden, yo, man, we got to figure this shit out. We got to start back meeting all together. And we got to figure out how to get away from Noma by finding out who her daughter is. It's going to take us some time, G, but we got to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So get me back in the building so we can get away from Noma's ass. Yes, sir, it's time. But we all know. Then Reek get a text from Lauren. McClain calls Mo and lets her know the feds got the Russians, but she need to lay low. All right, she hang up that phone. Mo sees Zoe sitting at the table smoking a cigar, telling her, I still love you, Mo. But once the kids find out the shit you did, Mo, they'll never forgive your motherfucking ass. So now his ghost is going to haunt her for a minute, man. This is power. This is what we do, right? All right, let's get into, what we talked about, what was coming up with the show. Mo says she's in charge now. Yup. Kane took Zoe's chain at the funeral. Yup. Family first. Drew tells Gordo's going to kill the Russians for killing his father, and he has a plan to get them back. Yup. That's what he did. Mo tells Drew not to do anything reckless. Drew says no, but he went and did it. It was, you know what I'm saying? Lauren tells Jenny she wants her life back. Yup. Sax tells Lauren she can be the link to putting him away for what he's done to people, and her testimony can have him pay his crimes. For Reek, yep. Reek looks at Effie. Mad crazy young Reek was at the graveyard with who? Talking to Granny. So, following episode predictions, looking at the trailer. Reek tells Lauren if she wants her old life back, she needs to help him. She can't turn him in. She can't help them prosecute him. Lauren says, they say you're a monster. Reek says, if he's a monster, he was made into one. He made choices to be that. He was, remember that shit when they had the simulation of if you had this, take stats back, stats forward. Reek was right behind the two white people, the two privileged white people. He was right there. Everybody that you fuck with was right behind you. Shout out to TB for reminding me of that. Like, yeah, so he came spoon-fed into this shit. But we all know him off to a flame with some of this street shit. You know what I'm saying? Mad because his daddy didn't tell him he was a murdering drug dealer, son of a bitch, right? So Mo tells Gordo to back off seeing Drew, and Gordo steps to her and says, I'm going to keep seeing Drew, and ain't shit you gonna do about it. It's bold as fuck, man. Bold as fuck, man. Because, you got the nigga, you told my mama that he did this. I'm going to let him know that. So you better leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to keep on fucking him. Crazy, right? We see the feds pull up on the dock. Reek says he's hot as fuck right now. Sax asks if there any way someone in the DA's office could have tipped Reek off. So we know this might be some Tate shit. Somebody is letting Reek know. We see Tate, we see Effie, we see Lauren, we see the bricks on top of the building, we see the camera. Right? McClain tells Sax there are consequences for getting caught, and feds roll up in Mo's crib. All right. Really good episode. Really, really, really good episode. The writing was good. Cinematography is always good. That power cinematography, I love it all the ways. It was less label horror-ish type shit. I like that. I wish the shootout scene could have even been better. They tried to make it epic, and it was cool, like, to see Gordo come on. We had the gold gun, like, motherfucker, this is what we do. Like, I like that, though. It was cool. But plenty of motherfuckers was dumping for them to only shoot one person, though. But I like where this shit is heading. I like where this season is heading now after the espionage, international spy tapping shit from last week. But I got a feeling Reek got 5 bodies right now. I got a feeling Reek will get another body this season, man. y'all feel like Reek gonna get another body in this season, hit me in the comments, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Dope ass episode. All right. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love, y'all. I appreciate y'all taking the time, which is like 35 minutes to listen to me, man. You already know. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen to and follow Network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review. It's important. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Weekly, Donald Nelson, Deezy, D's us, DZD, Dizos, Don P, Don D, Don Rilla. Host of Power Reverberation podcast. Book 2 Ghosts, a Confidence in the Clutch podcast about to hit TV series. Power Book 2 Ghosts, Monet. Have a safe and healthy night. If you listen during the daytime, credit great day on purpose, y'all. We about to have a safe weekend. Peace out. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence.